I am on my way to one of my favorite places to go in the desert, which is called Joshua Tree National Park. It's probably one of the most magical places I've been in terms of desert landscapes. There's something peculiar about the way these rocks and stones are stacked together. It's almost like Bigfoot did it. Desert Bigfoot. I also plan on doing something with the 6-letter word hiking. Very exciting activity that I've heard is a lot of fun to do, so I'm going to try that today. I'm hiking. I don't like hiking. At least I think I don't like hiking. The last time I did hiking, I did it with my parents. I didn't like it. It's exercise. People are like, oh, it's fun. I'm like, no, it's not. People don't have joy. They don't have laughter when they're hiking. Do you see people? No, you don't fucking see that. They're walking, they're taking in the views, and oh yeah, it's pretty to look at. But this shit's exercise. Well, I need exercise because I have a gut. Yeah, not pretty. And this is not van life's fault. It's my fault, for real. Luckily, Joshua Tree is absolutely beautiful. And I don't think I'd really want to be anywhere else for hiking, just because I've done some of the hiking that they have over in like the urban cities like Palm Springs and Palm Desert and Rancho Mirage. And although you have a beautiful view when you get to the top, it's really not that pretty to me. I'm not really like, I don't feel like I'm with nature like how I am in Joshua Tree. Yes, there's people around, but there's also plenty where there's not people around. And I like that. Joshua Tree is quiet. And I mean quiet. It is peaceful. You get far enough away from the roads, it's the best way to get away from all the bullshit. I think what it was when I was hiking with my parents and other people is it just kept doing the same place over and over again. So obviously they're doing it more for exercise than they are doing for enjoyment. Well, I do it for the enjoyment. I want to see everything. I want to take my time. I want to breathe it all in. I'm in no hurry to get to the top. I'm in no hurry to get to the bottom. But that's how they are. So maybe it's just I didn't really like hiking with them. Because here, I mean, this is beautiful. I'm walking like 5 steps and I'm like, ooh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Ooh, look at that, you know? And it's just, whatever. So yeah, I'm that kind of hiker. You might not like hiking with me. I found a rock that I can climb. It's actually not too bad. It's like a straight shot, but really, I'm surrounded by stacked stones. So you know that I want to balance stones. So I'm going to find the right spot. I'm going to find the right boulder, rock, and I'm going to balance that baby. So one of the problems I'm finding is that all of these boulders and stones are too big. And the small ones are down there. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? I usually try to look for like little grooves in rocks just to like give it that little extra oomph for balancing the stone. And I know technically speaking that it's not like the most free standing thing, but I don't care. I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to do it. We're going to start with the smallest one first. This is a pretty good one, actually. And this is not even rock. This is like dirt clumped together. But you know what? Let's see if we can get it anyways. Ooh. I think we can get it. Oh my god. This is kind of cheating, honestly. Like, I mean, yeah, I got it to balance. It's actually like pretty good, but it's not like really good. I need to get a bigger one. I'm gonna try a bigger one. That was too easy. All right, here we go. Now we're getting with the big boys. The big guns. What the fuck? That never happens. That never happens. I'm never able to do it right away. Okay, that was too easy too. Usually I'm here for like 5 minutes. Sometimes I get pretty quickly, but maybe these dirt rocks are better than regular rocks. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna stack this other one in a different spot because that was way too easy. It's kind of impressive, right? It's kinda. It's like, just stack the stone. Ooh, it's soft over here. I'm wondering, you know, Joshua Tree's got all kinds of little grooves and, oh my God, for real? That was way too easy too, man. What the fuck? All right, well, whatever. I mean, I said I was gonna do it and I did it. So 2 stacked stones. I feel very underwhelmed right now. Like, I'm without words. So even though I didn't obviously climb the highest mountain, it's still beautiful from where I'm looking. I mean, this is gorgeous. I mean, look at the view behind me. Look at that. I'm happy. This is good. It's good for today. You know, if people had told me that you could have fun hiking by doing things, because when I think hiking, I think you're walking and you're going up and down hills and shit. I just didn't even think about the adventure aspect of it. And really, I think what it comes down to is how much adventure do you have in your heart? Oh, right? Right? The adventure is in your heart and your soul. It's not in the places you go. I mean, obviously prison, that's clearly not an adventure. That shit sucks. I never been, but I saw a documentary once and it was scary. Yeah. For a minute there, I kind of got excited. And of course I wasn't filming, but right when I crossed the street, this beautiful gal drives right past me and totally connect eyes, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then she pulls over and I'm like, all right, but I'm gonna play it cool. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna keep walking. And she drove away. Ah, shit. It's so crazy seeing these rocks because they just do the damnedest things, like these rocks here. How the hell did that happen? I mean, I'm trying to figure out how all these stones stacked up in the most perfect way possible. And I'm not saying aliens did it, but maybe Bigfoot did it. I don't really believe that giants did that, but they could have. One thing's for sure, just about like every plant out here wants to impale you. And I don't mean like little prickly pricks. I mean like, Now these cacti right here are assholes. Seriously. They're everywhere in the southern part of Joshua Tree. You have to be super careful because the problem with these things is that they shed or whatever. They drop their needles in like clumps. And if you step on them, you're never, ever getting it out of your shoe. There's so many little pricklies all over your shoes. Don't go in the field. Don't. So Joshua Tree it's a beautiful place. The views are spectacular. The sunrises and sunsets are beautiful. The hiking is pretty simple. Most of it's flat ground, and then there is some challenges in terms of like distance, not so much height. It's one of the best places to go for rock climbing. And I'm actually in that area. It's called Hidden Valley Campground. There's tons of rock climbers out here. But this is also a really good spot to just camp for the night. Now, technically speaking, you're supposed to pay for camping, but I'm not really camped. I'm on the side of the road next to a camp spot, and I've been able to sleep overnight here with no problems. No rangers have ever said anything to me about sleeping on the side of the road, but you have to make sure that you're on the side of the road that is designated as a side parking space. Otherwise, if it's like a dirt road or whatever, they'll probably ding you. It's magical too. You know, it's got this certain kind of energy to it that you can't quite put your finger on, but you know that when you're here, you feel like you were meant to be here, or that you've been here before. It's kind of that deja vu, connecting with the universe, connecting with Mother Nature. Like, there's a few places on this planet where you can do that, and Joshua Tree is one of those places. So this is Pioneer Town. Pioneer Town is off Pioneer Road in Yucca Valley. And this place is super, super popular. Some of the greatest bands in the world have legitimately played here. And unfortunately, it's not open. But if you ever want a cool place to hang out, they've got really great barbecue, awesome food, always good entertainment, always good bands. I never saw a band I didn't like when I came here. I don't know a lot about Pioneer Town, but what I do know is that it used to be a movie set that was created back in 1946 by Dick Curtis, Roy Rogers, and several other famous, well-known people in the Wild West movie-making industry. It has a lot of personality and character. You're not really sure what you're gonna get. One of the first things you see when you walk into Pioneer Town to your right is the museum. They've got awesome Western movie memorabilia, including items from the sets and autographed material. It's a really neat kind of setup to check out and see. I highly recommend it. There's also plenty of things you can climb on, like myself, always touching things I probably shouldn't. They also have gift shops, they have pottery barns, they have a bookstore. They've got a little bit of everything. And one of my favorite places actually is the gift shop, because the gift shop has beautiful handmade jewelry, lots of really beautiful crystals that you can only find locally in that area. A lot of the town has basically these mock-up sized buildings. They're about 3/4 the size of what a normal building would be. They do have RV camping, they have regular campsites, and they also have UPS that delivers. One of my favorite things that I saw is they had this Wild West stunt show theater setup, which was super cool. One of the super cool things about this particular town is it's not just like a ghost town or whatever. Like, there are legit businesses in every single one of these buildings. And I just love that. Unfortunately, they're all closed right now. It's a holiday. I guess they're taking the day off. I don't think they're going to be opening up. The only one that I found that was open was the general marketplace right over there with Cody. Cody's an employee there, but he also has his own YouTube channel. It's called Crazy Cody's Critters. He's got about 42,000 subscribers. Super nice guy. I'm definitely going to check out some of his stuff. Look at that. I had a feeling this was an actual legit church too. How cool is that? I haven't seen calendars like this since I was in grade school. I'm not kidding you. Like, legit. This is really from like 1985. Yeah, I love that. That's freaking awesome. I mean, I don't go to church and I'm not Christian or anything, but I think for the most part, it's got good people, right? When you get to the end of Pioneer Town Road in Pioneer Town, you get to the post office, the sheriff's office, and that building, which obviously isn't really being used for anything. But he tells me that this is the most visited post office in the country. How cool is that? This area right here used to be this really cool crystal garden with creepy toys, and there were these old typewriters right here, but then there was also this old car, and it was weird. I mean, it was weird, but it was kind of cool. It wasn't creepy like Robot City or whatever in Palm Springs, but they've got it all closed off. This wall wasn't even here, so this is all new for me. And what they've done is they've actually taken a huge plot of land over here and they've walled the whole thing off. Now, I'm just hoping that the original owners did this, because I loved their little garden. I thought it was, unique and cool and something different. It was like art, So now they've got this whole thing totally set off. I'm assuming it's going to be a feature that they're going to use, some kind of garden feature, just a much bigger and expanded version of that. So I'm pretty excited, and I really hope that that's the case. Oh boy. So now I'm on my way to Coyote Lake, which is this BLM land that is just about 6 miles down the road from the main entrance to Joshua Tree National Park. Basically, this land is owned by, it's privately owned, but the gentleman that owns the property allows basically anyone to park on the property as long as you are not making a mess and causing any trouble. And also he has a airport where he flies his model planes around, and they're pretty dope. The last time I was out here, I shot 3 different people. I shot Susie with Susie's Van Life. She's actually one of my very best van life friends. Her and I traveled together for at least 2 months. She was out here with me while I was filming these episodes. The next couple was Mac and Owen with Bound for Nowhere. I've been following them for like the last 2 years. I totally look up to these two. They were one of the few people I was following before I got into doing van life myself. And I also got to shoot Jake and Gianna with Our Van Quest. They had probably one of the best van builds I've ever seen in terms of the quality. Although it was tight quarters, it was still spacious. They had great color scheme, and they were a super rad couple. And if you'd like to see their tour videos, I'll leave links below in the information for each of their tour videos. One of the things I always do when I show up for a powwow is I always bring firewood and I bring tea for my friends, and Monica loves the tea. Oh, thanks.
What's up, Boya?
What's up, sweetie? How you doing, big guy?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good? Good.
Welcome to the desert again.
Who is this? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cole.
This is
And
That's Monica.
yeah,
Buslife Possible. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them before, but
this is our home.
yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, what's happening, gang? How you doing?
Yeah.
Right on.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, how you doing,
Good to
buddy?
see you again, man.
You
What's
too.
up?
Right on. That's so good to see that you guys are here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we are pretty much in the middle of Nowhereville. There's just big flat land area out here. We've got some beautiful mountains along the way, but not much going on out here. But when I was driving to this spot, there's this really cool, like, big hole right in the middle of the ground. And we're gonna go check it out. What is this? This is so weird. Oh, I think it is a sinkhole. Maybe, see the hole there?
The worst thing to do high.
Yeah. This isn't that bad. Shit. Look at all the space I got in here. I got a roof over my head. I got a little spot for my toilet. Oh my god. Oh. A little bit hairy over there. Whoa, just a little bit hairy. Oh, holy shit. All right. Maybe I should go a little bit fucking slower. Jesus Christ, I wasn't prepared for that.